So every sci-fi environment needs crates, um, and I want to have a go at this plastic crate. Now, there's a lot going on here, and I'm not sure if I can do it in 5 minutes. But let's have a go. I may not subdivide the model because I think we'll go over my time limit. So let's see how far we can get. Just one last look. Right. Okay. So let's start off with a box. And I want to think about the main shape first. So let's see how many subdivisions I've got. Now, straight away what I'm thinking is these corners are circular, so I need to make sure that my subdivisions are even, otherwise I'm not going to get a circular shape. So maybe the thing to do is actually use a cylinder. Of some sort like that. And so, and make these the same height. Like 0.3 meters I think will do for the moment. And then I'm just going to match the edge count, and I think I'm going to set it to 0. In fact, let's just bin that completely. So we'll start from the cylinder entirely. So let's bin that, turn that down to like 12. That's better, let's do it like this. So, and then I'm going to turn it to an idle poly, and I'm just going to get rid of some of it straight away. It's going to be, so I've just got that bit. Now I can drag that edge out, that edge out somewhere, that'll do, and then I can add a symmetry modifier to put it back together. And so bearing in mind, like, because my pivot point is right there, I'm going to need to change the position of this object to kind of make it all work. So let's do that, maybe a bit further, maybe more like that. Yeah. And let's add another symmetry modifier. Cool. Just about see what's going on there. So I can see proportionally that this is too thick. So I'm going to shrink it all down this dimension like that, and then I can fix those guys out. Okay, so that's a reasonable start for the basic shape, and I've got 3 minutes left to finish. So let's go super quick. So let's add a loop here and a loop here. Maybe there. Then I can delete those guys. I'm going to leave the bottom for the moment. So, I mean, the real features of this crate is these the molding supports here, like this. So let's have a go at doing that. So there is a bit of shaping here. There's like this curve, which is nice. So let's have a quick go with that, and I'm going to eyeball it again. So let's add 2 of those at roughly the same distance, and 2 of those at roughly the same distance. So now I can drag this down a bit to make some sort of curve like that. And then we get onto the tricky bits. So have a little think, plan stuff out beforehand. So let's have a look at so I think what I'm going to do is try and cut out all these bits. And I want that to be there. Like that. And then I can try and extrude that all together, so let's try that and see what happens. And I'm going to add another edit poly modifier to do it. So, because I want these all to come out the same amount, I'm going to have to make sure I select everything nicely first. This is really sticking my keyboard, right. So that doesn't go across the middle there, so we just grab that edge, then that edge, and that edge. But it does go all the way across the bottom, so let's just drag select some of that, like this. And I think that's the main features kind of selected. I noticed that this edge is a bit slimmer, so let's have a look at doing that as well. So we're going to extrude. I'm going to use the settings, so, and then dial them out. So they're all done by group normals, which is why they're going out diagonally that, and I think actually I want to do it by local normal. That's a bit nicer. So this edge stops sort of prematurely, for want of a better definition, so we'll do this, and then we'll press tick, and then we'll do it again, but without that bit and that bit. That's fine. I think I've got some corrections to do here because these guys should be straight. But 8 minutes. Oh. So I need to add the inside, and I think that hopefully I can build that from a previous version. So let's Control V to clone that. And then I'm going to bin that version. So now I've got a version without the fluting and a version with the fluting. So what I'm going to do with this guy is I'm going to add, let's do this, so I'm going to flip everything first. Flip. Can't see that, but if I turn off, turn on backface color, you can see, yeah, that didn't work at all. Let's try that again. Flip. No, it's inside out. That's what I wanted. Let's move, align it. I think align with that guy again. So those pivot points are aligning, and they're all on top of each other. So I think the easiest thing to do would be, I can push it, try pushing it back. So let's have a push value, and this is just going to push everything along the vertex normal, and that's doing quite a good job of that. So I just need to eyeball an appropriate thickness for the crate edge, like that. and then I can attach it all together. Okay, so let's collapse the stack. Yes. Delete these guys because I won't need them anymore. Oh, did I take the wrong thing? Yes, I collapsed the wrong thing. Let's do it. Undo. This guy. Collapse all. Yes. Cool, right. Now I can go about joining things together, so hide that, and so because I've got these nice join lines here, I want to preserve them, so I'm going to copy these guys, copy, add another edit poly on top. Don't need it? Yes. Live on the edge. Collapse all. Polygon. Bye bye. Delete. That's cool. In fact, that's much easier to work with. Right, so, and now I can paste this back on 10. Paste, and I've got my symmetry mods all working and in place. And now I just need to join these up. So I think that I am going to... I need to attach them first, so the attach button is up here, so I'm selecting this outer object, edge of poly, and then I'm going to do the attach button. They're both now attached. Now I can choose to grab some edges, like so, double Q. So I'm pressing Q because what I don't want to happen is if accidentally double click and move stuff, so you can double click and then off it goes. But if you press Q, then you're just in selection mode and you can't accidentally move things. So let's double click that, and bridge. And we'll just go around and fix all this stuff as well. So making sure that I've got appropriate stuff selected. So let's do this bridge. Interestingly, I didn't think it would work subdivided, but the edge loops are quite strong, so I'm going to have a go and see how far I get with that. Though maybe not live on YouTube, because we're way over my 5-minute limit. And then the last thing I want to do is just make a bottom for this. And I think what I'm going to do is scratch my head. Actually, no, I don't want a bottom to this, I just want a wall. So there'll be some dividers to add. And, you know, I think if you can get this far with this object, you can definitely look at dividers yourself. If you want me to go and do the dividers for you, well, then I can. You can comment in the video links below. But I think the silhouette is pretty cool by itself. So we just have to deal with that one little hole. That looks pretty good. So there's the outside of the crate, and I'm dying to know what happens when we turbo smooth it, so let's have a look. Turbo smooth. Ooh, yeah, no, that would need a bit more work to make. I'll have to go and tighten that up. So, but I think for a prop, we may not need it. I think our edges are smooth enough. Cool. Yeah, maybe if we had some sort of hero crate, we'd want to go and deal with those edge corners. But at 15 minutes, I think we need to stop.